Cool.
Okay, we're gonna get you caught up here. We had to switch cameramen as we had a little bit of a lag issue, but let's not talk about that as we do have some action going on as a Puppy Kisses. Tunker has the flag. Their flag is in the field. It's gonna be returned by Esoterro. This is going to be a cap for them. This will be the third cap. Woo, he was real close to dying as Mog was coming right in there. So it's 3-1 in favor of Puppy Kisses. And here comes Mog with the flag. He's out pretty clean, too. I mean, he has 1320 health when you normally have 1400 health. So he's out pretty clean. No one really on his tail. There's a lot of people crashing. I see Wolfie, Pixie Man, Tunker all going to the flag. Only Swiss Melt is chasing him. Rincewind is there to help out with the escort a little bit. And then you see the rest of the iNap team. This is where everyone's really clustering around the flag. Both teams, but it looks like Mog is going to easily get this cap. Unless Wolfie can do something here. No, so now it's 3-2, a really quick 2 points right there. And wow. So hello guys. Give me a little second now that I can talk. We have Brick here on camera now. He is one of the best cameras, if not the best camera right now in the game. And it's good to have a nice clean stream, isn't it guys? This is the first map. We have 13 minutes and 38 seconds left. The blue team is Puppy Kisses. The red team is iNap, Team Internap. And the cool thing about this match is this determines who goes to the Pro League and who goes to the House League. So the Pro League is where you fight for $2,500, those of you that are interested. And the House League is for in-game prizes. Do I have my co-caster Winters here by chance?
I think so, man. Can you hear me?
Hello, please.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, sorry about that, fam. We had it fixed, and then it just kind of went south on us. I'm not sure what happened there, man.
Yeah, but that's fine. We just had a little lag issue. With that being said, though, yeah, let's get right back into this. As Mog grabbed the flag, he got Nitron though instantly, which forced him to drop the flag. Esoterro is going to stay around the flag. Oh, she was going to try to return that, or at least keep it out in the field. But there was Peen Spritz right there to bounce it away. But still, Esoterro was able to get the return, and Peen Spritz has just returned missed the flag and respawned.
Yeah, they seem to be doing a good job of getting at least close to midfield. It's just a matter of getting it over that hump, man, and getting it past and over to their side and getting some help from their teammates. That this may be one of those where they it's one of those team effort things where they have to just kind of push it across the best they can as a group.
Yeah, totally. This is one of the most team-oriented games. Man, I love hearing your voice, Winners, so keep it going.
Thank you. Well, we have certainly enjoyed watching these two teams over the course of this tournament, haven't we, man? They have really both been playing well. I like this Internap team. They just kind of formed fairly recently, from what I understand, but no strangers to the scene. Certainly some veteran players here, and Mog, one of those, and he's going to get loose with this alcohol in hot pursuit. But Mog is going to make it well past that midfield point and getting to the stand. Pixie Man is going to have to grab it to at least give his team a chance here. He does drop it though. Alcohol with a big return for Puppy Kisses. That was a nice play, and that kept a standoff from happening. And now Rincewind is going to be the one who got that other one from iNap there, and both flags are going to reset. It's still 3-2, man. This is going to come down to the wire, I think.
Totally. I mean, looking at the score, looking at the time, and seeing what just happened there, if Alcohol was not able to get that return, I'm pretty certain that would have been the tying cap for Internap. So, you know, that was the definition of clutch.
Yes, indeed. And both these teams have some individual plays that we've seen throughout this tournament have been very impressive. So it may come down to who gets that, who are those one or two players that step up at the right moments. It seems to come down to just those little windows of time, man, where it's just a few seconds.
It's the beauty of tribes.
Yes, it is. That's what makes it fun. That's what made all the tribes games fun, I think.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm with you on that. Well, there goes Tunker there. I was watching him. That both cappers went by each other, and I guess they didn't call out Tunker. And Tunker's out clean up the middle. Where's Mog going? No, he's from the back to front. They're both grabbing each other's flags, but ooh, he dies near the aqueduct. This might be a time return. Might be able to get a cap, a fourth cap for the blue team here. Oh no, but no, what happens there? They get a little nitro.
Yes, the return for both teams there, and both flags reset. And wow, another close attempt for both sides thwarted.
Oof. Well, that was a classic tribes thing where both flags come out of come off the stands, and then they instantly return at the same time. You see it time and time again, especially at standoffs. Do you have any Shaz books on this match by any chance?
No, I need to get registered and do that. And I would suggest everybody do. If you go to natribes.com, you can actually wager on the outcome of games. This is really picked up in the community here. Yeah, you can bet Shazbucks on the games, and this has gotten pretty heated, APC. I've seen some people throw down some pretty good bets here on several teams, and I'm not sure what the leaderboard looks like, but it could change any time. But we encourage everybody that's not already signed up to do so. I need to do that
nothing to lose.
Yeah, it's free, man.
So what is this? This was a llama grab. Looks like they're opting to do a chain or a escort home, but look at that. Rincewind was able to just get the flag right out of his hands and return it right in front of all three of the Puppy Kiss guys. So, yeah, that wasn't going to work out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though.
Yeah, it's coming down a lot to that offensive coordination, just like it always has. You know, you've got your guys that clear things out, and then you've got your cappers to come in. And, you know, they make the cappers look good when it works just right. And Mog is going to grab it and get it conked out of his hand and returned. So that flag did not get too far. Now Simtex with the grab, just trying to get it off the stand, and a mid-air return stops that one quickly. So a couple of attempts by iNap there are not going to make it, and they are only down by one, though. One thing about this map is that you can score pretty quickly if you just hit it at the right time. So it's certainly anybody's game here with 8 minutes left in this first round.
Without doubt, and this is only the first map. I mean, this is a fast-paced map. Usually you see a higher score at this point. With that being said, Evo Platypus doing a grab, not really going fast at all. And Rincewind is able to get on that chase and gets the Nitron on him, so that kills him. Flag's in the field. I think that's instantly going to go right back to the base, unless he decides to hold it out there. It looks like he's going to wait until Naka gets back to the stand, which is smart, because you don't want something weird to happen where here comes Mog from a back-to-front grab. Taken out, though, almost immediately. Spritz is going to try to pick that flag up in the midfield, and he does so. Oh. And this is going to be something maybe if he can get it off to Slice, but no, Slice was not in the area. As Spritz does get the punt off, and that goes right into Simtex's hand. So the flag's not really moving too far, but Internap is able to keep the flag in their possession, and that's pretty much what you have to do for the most part. A little punt right there. Maybe Spritz can get hold of the flag again. No, he's taken down by Wolf FTW, and the flag returns.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to have to do, is just keep pushing it across like that. And almost got away with it. As some nice work just pushing it across. There's Tunker with a grab and a conk, and he is taken out, and that flag is returned at midfield. So even after all this, we're still holding at 3-2, and I'm expecting it to the floodgate of points to come at any time now. But both these teams are stepping it up defensively, and we're seeing one thing I've noticed, APC, is that the chasers have really stepped it up a lot in this more offensive style that people are playing lately. It gives more value to the role of chasing. You know, guys that are coming after the cappers.
For this map especially, it's so hard when someone comes in from the back for at least 250 kilometers an hour and grabs that flag, and they're heading straight to their base. It's impossible to chase almost. But as you said, these chasers have really stepped up their game, landing the Nitrons at the right time, getting their chains down so they can get the last couple shots after the sniper landed too. And it's all about the teamwork. It's all about those, those clutch. Even if it's just one chain from a certain distance away, that clutch return is all you need to do. Get the flag out of his hands and then come out of nowhere and get that return. There's so many different variables to this game that you can never predict what's going to happen. With that being said, we're seeing some Mervs coming on from the left side, and then mortars being exchanged on the other. So like the Hoff is tossing a mortar as another Juggernaut is passing over the shoulder of the base and tossing the Mervs in there. Doesn't look like he's landing them too well, though. A good Merv, though, can really do the job. On the other side, I see Tunker coming in from a back grab. Where's the Evo Platypus coming from?
He is in the back now and heading around with this. I don't know if anybody's near him. There's Mog coming in. He was probably coming in on a cap himself. He may have to switch to Chaser here as Evo is heading straight his way. And Rincewind is there. And Rincewind, GSTM gets him with a sniper shot. and that's another role that always comes into play, is that sniper, as Wolfie is still there picking it up for Puppy Kisses, and the continuation is going to go in their favor. He's got Tunker with him now as an escort. Peen Spritz is just over the hill, and they're going to battle it out here. Wolfie taking a little bit of fire, but not much. He's still in pretty good shape as he comes back to the stand. He is fighting his way on the way back. He does take out Peen Spritz. Nice job with the flag and the takedown, as he's going to pass it over to Tunker here. Slice is going to make a grab for iNap to stop him from getting the cap, though, and he is already pretty much gone, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm watching this standoff right now. They have a lot of people on defense, them being Team Internap, and they're finally switching over to the regular spot where you hold the flag right behind the V-pad. That way you're a little closer to your base. You got a spawn point there. You can rely on there, which that's the same exact thing that Puppy Kisses was. I was going to see if they were going to hold it over on the sniper hill, which would have been unique, but you know what? Maybe they had a plan, plan strategy. But nothing new here, as we see 4 people on defense, 3 people going on offense. It looks like Puppy Kisses are almost ready to plan their attack, as Isotero is starting to put in a couple shots. But man, look at all 5 people just homing in onto her. But here comes Alkalaw and Pixie Man, so we might see something interesting here, as Simtex has to come down after using all his jets. Oh, he was getting chained out quite a bit, but he still has a flag. He's sniped a little bit, I think, by Alkalaw playing that offensive sniper. Nothing over here on the Puppy Kisses side yet, so it's still the most action over here against the Internap flag carrier. Alkalaw's still alive, though.
Yes.
3 people is trying to chain him out, and finally taken out by Slice by a disc. It looks like Team Internap is going to put the next round of action on the board.
Yeah, and on the Puppy Kisses side, it's looking pretty clear for now. Swiss Milk, your flag carrier, for PK, and really there's nobody over there except Naka, who is throwing Merv shots from a distance, probably waiting on the rest of his team to try to come in and make a push for it here. He's going to go ahead and move up and try to get more proactive here, though. Ooh. As on both sides, a drop and a return, and who's got the, now we've got a chance. Pixie Man with the grab to keep it alive, though, and they get a return, a big play by Internap, or by Puppy Kisses there, to switch this around, and now Pixie Man is back at his stand. They get a return on the flag that just got taken out again, and now Pixie Man is going to come across, and no, he drops it. He is conked out, and Mog is there with a big return for Internap. Wow, it was a point for sure, and they take that one and just erase a point off the board for PK and keep them within 1 point here.
I tell you, man, that was like, I was going to try to recap all of that as I saw Merv come in, which knocked the flag out of the PK hand at first, and then they got the return, and all of a sudden Internap lost the flag, and they got the return, PK got the return. It's just too many things going back and forth. GSTM just missing his route from the back to front. He's still healthy, too. He would have made it home clean. But, yeah, I mean, a great return, a great Merv for the first return. Second return on the red side, then almost converted into the 4th point for Puppy Kisses, then a nice Nitron on the stand, which forced the flag out, and then I don't know who it was on the Internap team, the red team, that got the return, but that was another one of those clutch plays. It was like clutch after clutch after clutch. Here comes Mog from the back now. This time, that one is successful. GSTM was not able to do so, but Mog is now out clean, and only Tunker really on the chase, whereas, let's look over here. Who is that? That's Wolfie with the flag now. Not so fast, though.
Yeah, and he's just going to take his time. He's got some escort here. And meanwhile, Mog is going to face some hassle from Isotero there. And he's going to take it behind the base here and try to get some help from Evo Platypus. Almost getting the return there, almost getting him. But Naka is going to pick that one up and keep it going for iNap back to that vehicle pad. So on the other side, GSTM was on his way to try to take out Wolfie, but Alkalaw with the snipe. And we may be heading for another one of those standoffs again. With we're under a minute here, so Puppy Kisses, the more time ticks down, the more it works in their favor here. Yeah. So what goes on here, guys? Those of you that are just tuning in, if the red team drops the flag and the blue team is able to return it back home,
after the time has expired, they automatically win the first map. Now, if the blue team is able to, if the red team is able to capture the flag after the time limit has expired, they then force it into overtime for a longer period of time. We're watching a lot of the red guys drop over here as Pixie Man is still holding onto the flag clean. I'm watching Isotero over here trying to take out Simtex, and he's still clean. So I think both teams are really realizing how important this flag is. Again, whatever team wins the best out of 3 is qualified for the Pro League, which has $2,500 about with GSTM and the Infiltrator trying to get that Sonic punch in. Let's see if he's able to do it as Peenspritz is trying to come homing in onto Pixie Man. GSTM has not, does not successfully do so, and then we are officially into overtime, folks.
Yep, all Puppy Kisses has to do is get a return here to win the round. But as long as the flag is out, this one is in question. And overtime does last an hour until somebody scores. Now, we haven't quite made it to an hour. We almost did the other night. That was a whole nother story entirely. But here's passing it back and forth to each other here. The flag is dangerous. Loose. Yeah, they probably need to pick that up, and Simtex is going to do so with some escort from Naka and Rincewind, and they're going to settle it down here. Nobody really in the vicinity for PK. They're starting to come in, though. There's Evo Platypus, and he's going to wait for the rest of his team to catch up here, probably before he makes his move.
Oof, PK was in trouble. Like 3 or 4 red guys from Internap were combing in onto Pixie Man, and it was Slice, and then Pixie Man was there to get the pass. And if they weren't able to get that pass off, that could have been a return. Wolfie Man really low on health as Mog realizes and tries to take advantage of him, but he does not land the shots as he wants to. The flag is out. Mog might be able to get this return. Oh, Pixie so Man close. Snagging that. If that was a return, then that would have been that would have been a close point for Team Internap, which would further push this game into overtime. The Diamond Sword flag has been dropped. It might be a return over here. If Alcala is not able to pick it up, there's 4 guys. Return that, and there it is.
So the first round is going to go to Puppy Kisses, and I believe we move to Dangerous Crossing next, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. And the same teams stay on the same sides, as Puppy Kiss will be on the blue team, the Diamond Sword side, and Team Internap will be on the red side, which is the Blood Eagle side.
Yes, the traditional blue jerseys of Puppy Kisses.
I actually have 21 Shaz books on this match, so I'm pretty happy with that outcome. But I'm also very happy that was the first map, and it got forced into overtime. I knew this would be a close match. Looking at the scoreboard, you see the snipers really showing that they're strong on this map. And, the routes from 330, 334 was the max where someone grabbed the flag. Those are the back-to-front routes that you see all the time. And they're hard to chase, but only 3-2. That's almost unheard of for Arcs Navina. But yeah, we're going to head into Dangerous.
Sort of a mix of those high-speed routes and then just the team push cluster routes. So this next map will be a little bit of a larger map, so we'll see probably the style change up just a bit, I would suspect.
Yeah, usually I expect some sort of cluster play where the team pretty much llamas the flag out, goes down this front hill in front of the base, and then the rest of the team either meets up with him in the middle or follows him home. But, lately it seems like you just hop in your soldier, find a route that can do about, I don't know, let's say 20, 30, it takes like 20, 30 seconds to get there, going at a decent speed. As long as you get that, again, you could just jump off from your flag and meet the guy halfway and then bring it back home. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. Those of you that, again, we are on the front page of Twitch, and you just clicked on this. What does NATL mean? And you're watching this. You're like, what is this game? This is Tribes Ascent. Here with me, I have Winters. He is a fantastic shoutcaster, part of the IBN group. Who does,
you're too kind, sir.
Yes, well, you're too awesome. I am the community manager of Tribes Ascent. If you guys want to talk to me, we can talk later. But here we are. You're going to watch the red team face the blue team. This is for the Tribes League. Go to natribes.com to learn a little bit more about that. So feel free to ask questions in chat. There's a lot of lovely Tribes players that I see every day in here. They'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun watching this, as if Internap can take this map, we're going to go into a third map because this is a best of 3. Whereas if the blue team, the Puppy Kisses, is able to keep it, they are qualified for the Pro League, which qualifies them for $2,500. or at least a
Not
chance
too
for it.
bad. Not too bad at all. And you've come at a good time too, I would say, if you're just joining us, because the game is somewhat going underneath the renaissance, I would say, if you will. I mean, it's been out for almost a year now, but we're seeing a resurgence in interest, especially with the advent of the NATribes.com and the tiered league that's going on. And you're seeing more teams get involved, and we certainly encourage more teams to get involved because it's a pretty strong community right now and growing once again. So, and we're seeing some of these guys took a little bit of time off and tried some other stuff, and there's just nothing like tribes, man. And this is here we are. You know,
You can't hide from
coming
tribes.
back. Not
Once
at
you
all.
go tribes, you don't go back. At first, it's a little discouraging, but once you get involved with it, once you take a beating or two from it, because you will die a lot, you'll realize there's nothing that amounts to this game. But with that being said, we are now live. There's 25 minutes on the clock, and this is a game of capture the flag. I think we're going to start seeing some more epic standoffs, and it looks like Tunker is going to be the only one capping for the Puppy Kisses side, and Mog is going to continue to be the capper on the Internap side. Sniper is exchanging shots, too. They both see them.
Yeah, Ben, yeah, this one, it's a little bit more deliberate, but already we're seeing a grab here. Simtex for iNap with a grab. Isatiro in hot pursuit behind and underneath, trying to get some shots in. And but Simtex is really going at a good clip here as the flag is returned on the other side that was quickly popped and dropped. So Simtex is going to come back. Wolfie FTW with the grab, though, to stop this one from being capped. Oh, he's taken out, and both flags are seeing her close. It's returned 3 feet away, if that, from the stand, and a point that was about to be scored. It will not be scored. We stay at 0 with a big return on the stand.
Yeah, that's why llama grabbing the flag is really essential at those key moments where, as we continue on with the action, Tunker has the flag, pretty much doing what Simtex did, not going too fast down the middle of the field, but pretty much at his base already, unless Chicken and Waffles can land some kind of shot or slice. Oh, there's the cap for Puppy Kisses. It's 1-0. That first play was pretty awesome. Simtex again with the flag, but that's instantly nitroned out of his hand. Who was that? Well, that was Pixie Man able to get that return in there. And, oof.
Yeah, just the narrowest of margins there, just so close. But Tunker does get a cap for Puppy Kisses, a quick strike right after that. So yeah, if they can keep up that kind of momentum, then we might be seeing a pretty interesting round here of Dangerous Crossing.
Yeah, and I was expecting Mod to grab the flag, but it was Simtex to really take that one home. Watching Mog set up for his route. He's going to be about 20 seconds before he comes in, but maybe Simtex is going to pull something off. Swiss Milk was going to keep the flag inside the base there, but that automatically returned. The flag is on an automatic timer of 35 seconds once the flag is off the stand and out of someone's hands. You see the crash coming in on the Puppy Kisses flag. That's because Mog is now coming in from his route about 5-10 seconds out. So we can watch on that. Puppy Kiss is also crashing on the opposite flag too, but Tunker doesn't have much health to grab it. Here comes Mog, and he's able to get out with clean health, but Isotero, just a simple conk, will get that flag out of his hands. And Wolfie is actually going to grab the flag in front of Tunker because he had more health. Have 3 people chasing him, but he is still holding onto that flag. He needs to punt it. No, he is then taken out, and that's probably going to go right back home for the Internet flag. And we have the flags back at home with a score 1-0 in favor of the blue team.
Yes, it looked very similar on both sides. Again, those chasers that we talked about, both these guys, you can't go too far when you've got 3 people on you like that. And that's one thing about these slower caps. It does give the chasers a little bit more of a chance to catch up with these guys. But that makes for a little bit more exciting rounds, I think.
Oh, yeah. The more the flag moves around, the more randomness starts to happen, and that's what really gets people out of their seats. That's what really gets people going. You go to a baseball game, and, it's cool that a pitcher throws a no-hitter, but it's not fun to watch. It's the same thing. If you don't move the flag around a lot, it's not really fun to watch. Whereas if the ball's, still getting hit by everybody in baseball, and the flag's still flying around in the field, it's fun to watch just to see what happens. I see 3 people over here at the blue flag. They could just sit there all they wanted to, and here comes Mog with the grab, and he is hot and out. He is 220. He has full health still, even with a chain on him. That's Alkali and chain. Only one person over here on the red team side. That's Tunker, but he is out clean. Simtex not able to get the conk on him. And it looks like they're going to try to secure the flag over here on the red team side, whereas Simtex is going to be the only one to chase down Tunker. And I think we're automatically going to see a standoff off this unless the blue team is able to kill the flag carrier. But 2 versus 6, I'm going to go with 6 on that one.
Yeah, and just good work by iNap. But here's a chance, though. No, Mog is going to pick it up. Oh, yeah, spirited effort there. But, yeah, just good stand control to get this one out for iNap to start with. And they are doing a good job right now of just clustering up and staying together. And that's what you got to do, because there's always the, well, APC, you sort of perfected the early art of being that infiltrator and sneaking in with the and cloaked, and just sneaking in underneath the whole standoff crew and taking the flag back. I saw you do that a time or two in your pro playing days.
Oh yes, that was very clutch. You have to. It's really close combat that you have to worry about, and in this game, close combat is not easy to deal with. I'm watching Chicken and Waffles over here, though. He passes the flag down. I think he passed, unless it was like a mid-air nitro. Pixie Man trying to get the return, but no, just misses it. That's the flag stays in the red team's hands. Looking on the blue team side, I see people from the red team starting to home in around Swiss Milk. I see Rincewin and Naka being those two players. Naka trying to knock the flag out of Swiss Milk. Got a couple shots on him, but not really doing too much. Here comes Mog now. There's the conk on it, but Evil Platypus is able to get the flag right back into his hands. And there's Rincewin with a return. This might be the first cap for the red team, but no, there's Isotero to grab the flag off the stand, so they're going to go back right through where they were, secure that flag, as Isotero is able to bring that flag at least halfway home. And Naka and Mog still on the chase, though. Something can happen here. Let's keep a close eye on that one.
Yes, as Mog is there, they do conk it out, and they are in vicinity trying to get the grab here. Evo Platypus picks it up, though, for PK. Rincewin trying to make another big play here, knocks it loose, but he is taken down by Alkalol, and Evo Platypus is going to pick this up and continue. No, he's hit by GSTM. Again, these Sentinels, these snipers, just doing work here and keeping this thing in contention. Now Mog trying to come across with another conk, and he's going to get taken out, and they are going to keep it. And again, it looks like Puppy Kisses for the time being has fought off most of what iNap was sending. They are going to regroup. Looks like it's the same on the other side as well.
Yeah, I watched Rincewin trying a different tactic. I kind of like that idea. He went so high up in the air. He's like, all right, maybe they won't see me this high, but that wasn't the case, as they just quickly chained him out. Could have thrown down a Nitron. That would have been hard to land, but you guys seen crazier things. GSTM, the only one over here on the red team, trying to put some shots into Tunker, which he does land one sniper shot, doing a little offensive sniping. But the rest of the red team has not really approached the flag carrier, other than Rincewin coming in from the top view. Though Syntax does have a couple people visiting him. That's Wolfie and Isotero. Wolfie jumping in before Isotero. I don't know if there's enough communication going on there, because Wolfie's just taken out. Isotero is just stepping back as she's getting shot at. But there's a flag out of the hands of Evo Platypus. He's able to pick up the flag. And Rincewin trying to get some more shots in as Mog comes in, and let's see if we can get a Nitron in there. Rincewin is about to die, has minimal health. There's the kill on the flag carrier, but Mog gets taken out too, and it goes back into Alkalol's hand. This is going to be a long standoff, I feel.
Yes, again, another one quickly shut down by the snipers on both sides there. So as these guys are coming in for the kill, or at least the return anyway, and they're stopped just a few feet away. So, well, the standoff remains, and right now Puppy Kisses is nursing a 1-0 lead, as there's still plenty of time, 17 minutes on the clock. And usually these bigger maps like this, we've seen them end up going the full time. This one probably no different, regardless of outcome. But I think it's gonna be close. I just have that feeling.
I'm watching Internap over here holding the flag. Syntax is getting backed up by Isotero, Wolfie, and Pixie Man. Isotero is taken out. Syntax, though, he is out by himself. I think this is going to be a return. Oh, there's Lucky Spawns there, but there's the Diamond Sword flag. Return back to the base. And it looks like Tunker might be able to pick up this flag and bring it back home. I don't see anybody else on the red team. And this might be 2-0 in favor of Puppy Kisses. Oh, man. If you watch the aerial view of this attack, it looked like both teams are very synchronized, but it looked like Puppy Kisses was the team to come on top there, as they do put it 2-0 in favor of the blue team here.
Yes, a nice play. Nako is coming in with that infiltrator and came very close, but not quite to getting a return. But it goes in Puppy Kisses' favor. and they're up by a couple now as a result of that one. And sometimes it comes down to your standoff team, your crash crew, especially on maps like this, where you see them bring it back to their base a lot, and then it comes down to how many people do you send? Do you send more people to crash, or do you send more people to protect? It's one of those philosophical things in the 77 rules.
Here comes Mog from a right to left. A very coordinated offense on Team Internap I'm watching. Time after time, they have a nice coordinated offense. On standoffs, not really capitalizing as much, but Mog is out clean and very high. And here comes Evil Platypus. The same thing on the other team, too. Both of these teams are solid teams. Even though this is the loser brackets of the qualifiers, it doesn't matter. They're still solid teams, and they still have a chance to be placed in the Pro League. Now we're back into a standoff situation, but not so quick, though, because Mog doesn't have as much health there as the pass off the slice, so now they're in a better situation. Puppykiss is going to try to get the flag out of their hands, but I don't think they're going to be able to do so. And I'm watching over here on the Puppykiss side, the blue side. And the flag was passed off the Swiss Milk because it looked like the flag carrier did not have much health left, and they made a smart move to pass it off. So yes, we're back straight into a standoff, and 2-0, anything can happen. And as you were mentioning before, there are so many variables in this game that can change a game. Either chain grabs, escorting, sonic punches, nitrons, you name it. I feel like there is the boss. Nitrons and sonic punches and chain grabs, oh my.
Oh my.
But yeah, that's the beauty of tribes, as I was saying before. It's just there's so much going on that it's just always some kind of excitement. Isotero and Infiltrator here trying to sneak up on Simtex, even though there's a raider over there with the jammer, and there she is. She's gone. And there's a little coordinated attack going on the blue team over here. Flags out of their hands. It might be Mog with the return. There it is, Mog with the return. And it looks like it might be the first point for the red team. Nobody over here on the blue team to get the grab off the stand. And there it is. I'm going to say that's a safe 1-2 with 14 minutes remaining.
Yeah, you gotta love how they moved as a group. There were like 4 people following him in with the flag to get that cap. So yeah, all of a sudden the complexity of this game has changed a little bit, and just down by 1, iNap is poised to try to do something here. And 13 and well, we're still 13 and a half minutes left to go here, so lots of time for either one of these teams to start making moves here, as we're starting to see a lot of action on the stand, and it's enough to clear things off for Mog to get a well, it's not quite a cap for iNap, but he's at least got it to midfield. Now he's going to have to deal with Wolfie, throwing down some chain fire, manages to avoid him coming back. Pixie Man, is he going to get there in time? It doesn't look like he is, and just like that, Mog ties this thing up with a fast cap, or as fast a cap as you're going to see on Dangerous Crossing. The equalizer, yes. And suddenly we are tied at 2 with 13 to play. And wow, this may not go as easy for Puppy Kisses as they might have hoped.
Yeah, I mean, it was 2-0 for a while, and then just in a matter of, I'd say, about a minute, the red team was able to just tie it right back up. That just goes to show you. I mean, we're like 12 minutes into the game, and only 2 caps, and then in 1 minute you get another 2 caps. Like, you can't predict these things. It's anyone's game. The cap out limit is 7, so we're still far from that. 12 minutes and 30 seconds left. I see double cap coming in from the blue team. Tunker with the first attempt at the grab, and he is out clean. So I expect the second capper to follow right behind as the escort. He's still going about 280 kilometers an hour. The only 2 people over here is Chicken and Waffles, but he's able to grab the flag, and we saw it last time. As long as you get the flag off the stand, you're buying yourself a lot of time, or at least probably saving the cap at least for a good while.
For a minute anyway, because he's got some chasers on him, and they are going to take this out of his hands. Flag bouncing loose now. Alcohol close, taken out. Now it's still in contention here. Who's going to get it? Ridswin picks it up underneath Isotiro, who is taken out, and it looks like they've neutralized all the PK players who were close by coming for that return, and we may be heading to another standoff situation.
Yeah, there's 9 people over here on the blue team side. All like either passing the flag between each other, just shooting at the flag. It was just chaos. But it looks like blue team is able to hold on to that flag. And they pretty much have their whole team over here, so I'm pretty sure they're safe over here on the red side with Simtex holding the flag. Yeah, I don't see anybody on the blue team other than Isotero trying to switch into Infiltrator in front of everybody, but they're not having it as they hunt her down. She's taken out. So the blue team, Puppy Kisses, need to regroup a little bit before they push forward, because going 1 by 1 is not going to get them anywhere. They should take notes from the red team here, Internap, as they're trying to push into the flag carrier synchronized. Naka trying to throw in some Mervs, but man, the defense over here is just hunting down these players, and they're not having that. I mean, both of these teams are playing it very, very smart, but 1 by 1, you see the blue team getting knocked out. Now we're down to Swiss Milk and Isotero, but Naka is just to be knocked out by Naka, getting knocked out, getting knocked out by Isotero. And
it works.
Yeah, it just so happens to be like that. It's not as bad as the last game I casted. There was one guy with M-O-O-G, and you got Mog here, M-O-G-G, so it's really throwing me off.
And I believe he pronounced it Moo-G, if I'm not mistaken, yes.
It was really messing with me, but, you know, at least we don't have that going on.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Moog, like the synthesizer originally, but it is not. And now here's a battle of cloaked guys as Simtex is there, and he's got some help. And is anybody coming? There's Wolfie and Isotero coming in to try to make a push now. And all of Simtex's guys are out of the picture here. There's Slice following along, as he's going to have to retreat a little bit here and back off as the PK guys come in. Evo almost got the return. Wolfie coming close. Is Simtex going to be able to pick this up in time? Yes, he is. And but he's still got lots of pressure, and they are going to battle it out close on the other side. A drop by Swiss Milk, and a return is made. This could be a chance, but who's got it? Slice has it now. He's having to fight off Pixie Man. He's going to have to get back to the Pixie Man. Oh, almost takes it, but Mog picks it up out of nowhere, and he's coming back in, and it looks like they've gotten everybody out of the way now. That one was very close. So now Mog is probably going to try to move in and get this cap, and that's what he's going to do. That's going to make it 3-2, and that's their first lead of the round. They were down 2-0 APC, and now they have made it 3-2 as we go under. We're at the 9-minute mark.
Taking the lead in a matter of minutes, and there's Rincewind with an instant chain grab right off the stand, and there you go. You just have to get it halfway to the field, and there's the rest of your team. As I was talking to you guys, or telling you guys in the beginning of this map, that's all you need to do for the most part on this kind of map. And then it looks like they're going to secure the flag back into the hand, just fragging out each and one of the blue team members there, one by one by one. Not a smart move by Chicken and Waffles trying to pass it off by Slice. At least I think that's what he was trying to do. Now it gives the blue team a chance to crash onto the stand, or at least try to get out of the hands of Slice. And there's the Nitron buying even more time for the blue team, and there might be a return. Oh, there's the pickup by Slice, almost returned by Isotero. I think somebody from the blue team needs to crash the flag rather than the carrier, but what do I know? As they get the return.
Wolfie got the return, yeah, but yeah, that's kind of one of those choices. Do you play the man or play the flag? They were choosing to play the man first and then pick up the flag, and it was working for a little bit, but finally, just through attrition, they just kept working it, and Wolfie got that return. And now this flag is at midfield. Wolfie is trying to pick it up and continue it, but he is taken out. They're going to get a return here, and both flags will reset at the 8-minute mark. We're still holding at 3-2. Yeah, we're seeing some stuff at midfield from both these teams that is very impressive, I must say. It's no surprise that these guys are competing to get into the upper tier of NA tribes.
Oh yeah, and these are just a qualifier round, guys. If you're just watching, there's plenty of games from Monday through Thursday for the next 2 months, I'd say, involving all these teams. Go to natribes.com to learn more about it. But it's amazing that this is just for, you know, the losers bracket of the qualifiers. We're not even at the toppest of the competition, and it sure seems like we are, as both these teams have some impressive skill, some good coordination. We're watching now double caps again for PK as they're starting to come in, but Mog by himself capping out cleaner than anybody else in the field at 900 health, and it looks like he might be able to make it home clean. But no, there's Tunker grabbing the flag, so now Mog isn't going to go to the flag stand himself. He's going to go right back to the standoff position, because it does seem like this is what we're going to start seeing.
Yeah, I was surprised that Mog got away with that. He still has full health with this flag, and he was way up in the air. And a lot of times when you see guys doing that, they will usually incur the wrath of these snipers. But somehow he managed to come untouched. And wow, Chicken and Waffles almost there. He's going to pick that up for him, and Isotiro is holding it for Puppy Kisses, and the standoff continues. I see GSTM coming in for iNap, but he's alone, so probably have to wait on Mog and Naka, who will also be coming in. They will probably be timing their play here to try to get a return.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do, and that's what we've seen all the returns pretty much. There hasn't really been a Sonic Punch that really sticks out, and it's a one-man army on the standoff. It seems like you need the 3 people to coordinate, and I'm watching over here on the blue side. I see Rincewin, I see Naka, I see Mog, all ready to home in as Naka tosses in a couple Mervs. GSTM is just going to put in some sniper shots from the midfield. And over here on the red side, there's a conk by Isotero. The flag is out. It's going to be returned by Wolfie. No, a nice shot by Slice, but Pixie Man is able to get the return, and I think the flag got returned on the other side at the same time. God damn, that is tribes for you guys. You cannot watch both sides of the field because there's always something going on.
It is. Somebody described it as like football with 2 footballs.
I like that.
You might have somebody on the 10-yard line on one side of the field and somebody on the 10-yard line on the other side of the field. So, yeah, it's hard to catch them all. I have to shout out to Dodge Pong and his crew who've been doing picture-in-picture and instant replay and stuff like that, which does help immensely. But sometimes it just moves pretty fast. It is the world's fastest shooter, as you guys say. So
it is. I mean, where else do you get some jetpacks and skiing abilities and... let's go take a look right now. Eva Platypus going 280 kilometers an hour. Do you do that in Quake? I don't know. You feel like you're going fast in that game because you're so close quartered. But this is an open field and you're going faster than you would in Quake. So with that being said, I'm watching Eva Platypus still with the flag with most of his health. Mog with not so much health is going to elect to punt it. Not the best punt in the world, as Slice is probably going to get this return. If that's the case... Ooh, no, not the return, the grab. If that's the case, they're going to further push it forward. Mog, GSTM, Rincewind, all there to pick up the flag. So, you guessed it, we're probably going to go right back into another standoff. Man, both maps have really been back and forth with these standoffs. And, yeah, both teams are just gathering up next to their flag carrier, make sure it's secure, and then they're going to start pushing forward with these coordinated attacks.
Yeah, these guys really match up well. These teams play each other very, very closely, and that's always fun. It's not going to be one of those cap-outs where it's one team doing most of the heavy lifting. And but yeah, you're right, man. That's the skiing, the speed. It's just something that we get in tribes that we get spoiled by because we don't have it in other games. Just being able to achieve these high rates of speed and just fly across the air, the rockets, and jetpacks and spin fusers and all that. Oh my!
There's just too much going on. Yeah. Oh my. So guys, this is the situation right now. Red team is in the lead, 3-2. If they win, we force a third map. If the blue team wins, they win the whole match, best out of 3. Oh, wait a second. The flag is dropped over here on the red side, but instantly picked up by Tonker. But he is not in a good situation as the flag is returned by Mog. But instantly, Evo Platypus is knowing that this is going to happen. A good communication saying, guys, I'm losing the flag. I need you to be at their base to get the next grab. And there he is going down the field. Only Rincewind to take care of him. So I think he's pretty safe. As Chicken and Waffles is going to continue to hold on to the flag over here next to this inventory station. But here we are with 3 minutes left in the match. 3-2 again, still in favor of the red team. And, anything can happen. If the blue team is able to get a cap here or at least hold the flag for the next 3 minutes, the game will be forced into an overtime.
Yeah, and we might be, if this score holds, we might be looking at going to a third map to decide this thing as well. So
I'm always down for a third map.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure what the third map is tonight.
Dry Dock.
Dry Dock.
Another fast-paced map. It seems like these are all like the smaller maps that you could get a lot of cluster play on. Let's take a look over here on the blue side, guys, as we see Mog trying to crash and instantly take out. Now Naka and Rincewind is going to try to come in as GSTM is going to play the offensive sniper role. Something unique we don't really see. But it looks like Tonker does not want to drop as he fears to touch the ground. But what goes up must come down. He's down, going to pass it off to Swiss Milk, who has full health and in a fat suit. So he's probably going to hold on to that for the next few, at least, I'm going to say about the next minute. As Mog is going to try to crash on him, but Swiss Milk is going to be like, nah, I'm going to fly up and avoid you. He's actually in Soldier now, not Brute. And Chicken and Waffles, again with the flag, just both teams holding on to their property.
Yeah, Simtex had it for a while, and then they faced a lot of pressure from Puppy Kisses and were able to fight it off and settle it down. So now they're going to have to regroup a little bit and come in. Isotiro is there, Evo Platypus is coming in, and they are going to try to sneak up on them a little bit here, I think, as Slice is going to take over for iNap. And again, they are keeping it very close to the vest. They're all their defensive guys are staying with the carrier, but they do get a return here. Here's a Evo Platypus again with that big llama chain, whatever you want to call it, to keep his team alive. That's one thing about having these standoff points so far back from the base. It gives these guys a little bit more time to get loose with it like that. And Evo Platypus taking advantage of that for a second time and keeping the point from being scored.
That flag's
now
getting
they
returned
do
over
get a
here.
return, and Evo Platypus now has a chance to get this one, but he drops it. It is in contention here. Mog is going to get the return, and wow, with less than a minute, that could be the difference maker of this round as iNap thwarts a point from being scored there. Evo Platypus was on his way, but that is going to stop it. Both flags reset. 30 seconds left. It is looking like iNap will go on to most likely take this second round and tie things up.
All they got to do is they take the flag. They just have to get the flag off the stand. They need to be pushing more people on offense. They need to look at the time and realize there's only 15 seconds left. As long as you get the flag off the stand, you're good. Pixie Man grabs it off, but does not have a lot of health to do anything with it. Tunker is not going to try to pick it up out of midfield. He's going to try to stay in the flag stand, and there's Evo Platypus doing what he usually does. Tunker is then trying to force the return, so this is a scary situation for PK. There's the pickup by Isotiro there. Oh no, not really going far though with it, as the flag is punted towards Pixie Man. This is a good cluster play. The blue team needs to get this back in their hands, unless or else they're going to have to play a third map. There's the flag. Return to the red team's base. Guys, we are going into a third map. It was 3-2 in favor of Team Internap, and I'm a little scared because my Shazbucks are on PK, and they just lost that map. This is getting dirty.
Well, you got to hand it to Internap for that round.
For sure.
Well coordinated. Like you say, this is one of those games that, you know, being a pub star is one thing, being a great individual player is one thing, and you need your individual players to step up and make plays. But it comes down most of the time to which team has the better coordination. Like any good multiplayer game, I think. It comes down to which team is working together the best. And that round, we just saw a couple of times where Internap just well-timed work and puppy kisses as well, but not quite enough to stop them from tying this thing up and going into dry dock for the third and deciding map.
It's one of my favorite maps, and yeah, you know, both teams played that map very, very well. Standoffs pretty much throughout the whole map, and you know, Team Internap was down up to 12 minutes. You know, there's 12 minutes left, and they were down 2-0. Then instantly, in 1 minute, they got 2 more caps, or they got 2 caps for the red team. So then it was tied 2-2, and then all it took was that 1 additional cap for Team Internap, and boom. You know, you have yourself a game and forcing into an overtime map, which is now what we said, dry dock. This map is a beautiful map. It is a classic map. It's been here since, I mean, if you watch the gameplay trailer of, you know, the teaser for Tribes Ascend, you see this map. And it's still, you know, favored by a lot of the competitive community, a lot of the public community. You guys just tuning in, you're just seeing this game launched on the Twitch channel here, or on the Twitch main page. This is Tribes Ascend. You can go to tribesascend.com to learn more about it. And we have a lot of friendly people in the chat if you have any questions, but I'm just going to tell you the basics. We're watching CTF against a red team and a blue team. This is a competition match, and the team that wins this map wins the best of 3 and places himself into a chance for $2,500. So this is a very important map for both of them. You know, you want to be in that league. Now, the loser still gets to play in the league, but they only go to the house league, which has in-game prizes, which is still pretty nice, as there has been, you know, a few new cosmetics added to the game. So what I want you guys to watch out for watching this is there's a few classes. There's a light class that grabs the flag off the stand. There's a light class that's, you know, the sniper, which you'll see that playing a very dominant role for a team.
Oh,
and then
this
there's
map especially.
Oh,
yes.
it's definitely, because you can see across the map and you can see where he's coming from. So we'll point that out throughout the time. Again, if you have any questions, please ask in the chat for, you know, they'll help you out with the cast. But you also have heavy classes. You'll see these big mortars coming out from the hills trying to clear the stand. What the main goal is, you want to clear the enemy defense from the stand at the same time that your capper's coming in at a high speed. The faster you're going, the harder you are to hit. So you'll definitely be seeing that throughout the map.
Yeah, and again, it'll be Puppy Kisses in the blue, Internap in the red. The teams look about the same. It looks like Gelbatron is coming in as a substitute for Puppy Kisses. And as we were saying, this is a best of 3, and Puppy Kisses took the first round. Internap with a nice effort to take the second round and force the third. And this third one is about to start now as 25 minutes are put on the clock, 0 points on the board, and here we go, APC. This is for all the marbles right here.
Oh man, I love this. You know, the screen is now colored, guys. That means we are live, as you just mentioned. We're watching 3 people push forward in offense. Simtex over here on the red side, just playing a little, you know, a little aggressive on the defensive side, but still staying back. Wolfie going to try to take down the generators. Now, the importance of the generators is there's radar sensors, there's turrets that run off the generators, and it helps with the defense. So, if you take down the generators, you know, you're taking down the defense at the same time. Quick grab over here on the red side. That's Tunker, and he's not even touched yet. He's not going as fast as most cappers, but that doesn't even matter as he's already halfway home. They need to crash the stand over here. I'm going to call it an E-grab. That's an emergency grab as you need someone to take the flag off the stand so they prevent the enemy from capping, and he does so, but that flag is instantly going to get returned by Evil Platypus, and Ritzwin with a Nitron. He forces the flag out of the capper's hands with that grenade, the Nitron, and that bounced right into his hand. The flag automatically went back to the base. We are still at 0-0, and both teams reset. That was amazing.
How many points have we seen in this match that were so close like that, where they're just inches away from scoring, and then the other team just steps up with a big defensive play? That was just add that to the long list of them tonight. As wow, we have seen a good match so far, I have to say. And Chicken and Waffles stand clear extraordinaire for iNap, trying to get Swiss Milk out of the way here, and they're just kind of doing a little bit of 1v1 battling on the stand. Isotiro is going to try to come in and mop up as well, and meanwhile on the other side, Tunker with another big grab, but he's not going to get quite as far this time. Only takes it to about just to the side of the stand and it is quickly returned. And so far no score, but it's anybody's game, of course, with a 0-0 score. Gelbatron with the grab now, and he's going to go ahead and punt this as he's taken out. Chicken and Waffles with a nice mid-air return there. And again, both flags reset, but we're seeing some movement on both sides, a lot of energy from the offensive clear and attack on both of these teams.
Well played by Gelbatron there. This Tunker trying to get a grab. He had no health. I didn't see him really going far. Naka's just being like, yeah, you're not going anywhere, buddy. So he returns a flag back into his base. Gelbatron was capitalizing on that. He just was Infiltrator, which, you know, a class that you can go invisible. Went down that backslide, gained some speed, and as soon as the flag returned, he was there to, you know, get a chain grab, which was able to, you know, he was able to get the flag halfway home, but didn't go too far. Mog on the other side, it looks like they're really struggling over here. You know, the red team's not really moving the flag that much. That was, I think, the first time they really got the flag off the stand. And Isotero is going to try to push that flag into a harder spot to grab because, you know, if you look at the flag stand, it's in a wide open, you know, field pretty much. As Isotero is going to try to bounce it into something like a base, so you're not able to go fast when it's pushed into a base like that. But the flags do return at a 35-second timer if no one touches it, and you know there's 5 seconds left, so that's going to go right back home. So teams are resetting. I see Tunker coming in for the same grab that he's been doing for the most part. Does get away with it, actually, with Naka on the stand. And still alive, which I'm still surprised. He has 300, now 150 health. When you're down that low, you want to shoot the flag and punt it a little further. Gelbatron there, and Infiltrator trying to go a little farther, but no, denied, and the flag has been returned. And there's a chain grab by
Platypus once again.
Yeah, they're moving that flag. That's what you got to do. And there's the punt, trying to get it close to their base, which that was a heck of a punt. And then a favorable bounce going towards Gelbatron, so this might be the first point on the board as Gelbatron picks it up. I don't see anybody on the red team to try to get this, unless Ritzwin can get another E-grab. Oh no,
he got it. Puppy Kisses puts one on the board, and it's 1-0 now. Wow, pretty close here, as Chicken and Waffles is going to get an E-grab and just try to llama it and try to push it a little bit here. Isatiro giving pursuit. Slash trying to mop up here. Swiss Milk coming in, and he is taken out, and that flag is going to get returned. Both flags are going to get reset. And wow, some great plays on both sides here. Mog now with the grab for iNap, and he doesn't get too far with this Evo Platypus in the vicinity. Alcohol is there. Isotiro, they're all over this.
Who isn't there?
Yeah, they sent their whole team out, and just to make sure on that one and leave no doubt, and they certainly did. And we'll see both teams kind of reset and regroup here and try to make a more vested push on either side. One thing, yeah, this one may come down less to those kind of cluster grabs like that and more to just which individual capper is going to get free with a decent run. I haven't seen too many people run that middle route where you just go right up next to that big mountain in the middle and just sail across there at high speed. That was one we used to see used quite a bit, but right now it's just about getting these guys free enough to get past that point and try to get some traction here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching some new things over here. I'm watching Chicken and Waffles using that plasma rifle to clear the stand. Does take out the Hoff there, the heavy standing on the flag. Clearing the stand by himself, trying to take out Isotero now. Isotero is now taken down by Chicken and Waffles. So there's, 2 Chicken and Waffles, 0 Team Puppy Kisses, and there's Mog for the grab, full health, and on the other side, full health Tunker. They go right by each other, exchange shots, they miss, and I think we're going to go straight into a standoff. You want to secure the enemy flag before you start pushing forward. That's usually the tactic that teams do, and I think we're starting to see that now. Tunker is by himself up here as Rincewind, who has been a phenomenal chaser, comes up trying to throw some shots down. There's the Nitron on him, and the flag is pushed off that plateau cliff. And he might be able to get this return if Alkalaw can't get it. Oh, he takes him out, but does not stay alive himself. And Tunker now has the flag back in his hand. And looks like we're going to get a secured flag over here on the red team side, too. So, yeah, I think we're going to be in the first standoff of the game. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last either.
No, but Puppy Kisses is sending 4 at them here, and they are going to get a return with, they sent the numbers, and it definitely worked, and now their stand is clear. Oh no, as Naka gets him, looks like with a conk, and he's going to try to get the return, but not quite. Tunker now picking it up. Now they've cleared them all out now, and Tunker is going to finally get in and get the cap, and now Gelbatron with a chain grab, trying to keep it going. As soon as that point is scored, he was ready to lift it off the stand on the other side for PK. Smart. But Simtex is going to get the return for that one, and we're going to hold it 2-0. Puppy Kisses with another quick point there, and Mog now with a grab for iNap. He's getting chased though. Evo Platypus is there, and he's trying to get some chain fire on him from underneath, and Mog taking the high road here, and they take everybody out on the stand that was chasing, and Mog gets the point for iNap to make it 2-1. That was just some nice play to clear that stand for him, and kind of like a reverse clearage there. They just paved the way for him to come in and got a point on the board. And once again, we are a 1-point margin here at the 17-minute mark.
Man, dude, it's like deja vu for the third time. You're seeing these scores, one team taking it up 2-0 in the matter of like 6 minutes, and now it's just like the team starts to come back. I wouldn't doubt it if Team Internap gets a cap in the next 30 seconds. But man, let's go back to Naka. I wish we had like the instant replay feature with Dodgebomb, but Naka really pulling off these nice shots and clutch shots with the Merv. That's not the first time he's done something like that. I'm going to go straight over here. I thought Slice was going to come in for a grab, but it looks like he backs off. The red team is starting to clear the stand a little bit. I'm trying to look for their capper. I don't see anybody coming in, so this is a little useless clear unless I'm just blind. There comes Mog coming in, just now getting his health regen, and there's only Alkalaw on the stand, so yeah, that was a nice tear. But those inventory stations, that's what Puppy Kisses are known for, those little inventory stations on the stand. And it saved them almost a cap here. I mean, they still, the blue team still has a chance to return this, but there was a little pressure on that by Team Internap. Nope, there's the flag returned back home. And yeah, Invo's OP. We're starting to see that, the new meta, guys. And it looks like instantly Team Internap dropping 2 inventory stations right on their stand. They're like, oh yeah, I forgot we had these.
Sure, because as soon as these cappers hit that at that high speed, it just body blocks them like a heavy and a fatty almost. It works the same way. So it's like having another player on your team to body block. It's almost like doing what they used to call the heavy on the flag, the Hawk that we'd see so much of, and now they're just doing it with the iStation, and it's working. So why not? As Wolfie is doing a pretty good job of clearing the stand for Puppy Kisses here. He's going to have to deal with Simtex and Slice, though, as I see Gelbatron in the backfield looking to come in on the grab now, and he is coming across Naka and Slice waiting for him, and he is body blocked the old-fashioned way by Naka there, and he's going to take him down and keep this flag on his stand and keep it from advancing. And that's the only flag out in the field right now, if you can call that out in the field. It's technically out in the field, but really it's not much further than the stand. 15 minutes to go, and Puppy Kisses with a very slim 2-1 lead. And this is a lot like the first map we saw, Arx Novena, in that points can be exchanged very, very quickly.
Now, well, the first score was 3-2, right, in favor of Puppy Kisses, right?
Yes.
And then the second map was 3-2, but in favor of Team Internap. We might see the same score again if things go the way they are right now. The flag instantly returned back to the Blood Eagle side. But man, this is just great to watch. Yeah, this is a great spectator game right now. And you know, we got Brick on camera here. Came in for the clutch as you know, our first streamer didn't have a good connection. Oh man, Tunker instantly got Nitron. The flag was instantly returned due to the Nitron pushing the flag into Simtex's hand. And if it returned a little bit sooner, Evil Platypus would have got the grab, and I think he would have been out. But lucky for Team Internap, the flag is now safe at home for a good couple minutes or a good couple seconds. I don't see anybody from the blue team really attacking, so now they're just going to defend against the attack, the assault by the red team. Mog's ready to come in the next 8 seconds, but Elkalaw is just standing in his way. Let's see if Mog is able to sneak by him and Swiss Milk on the stand. Good's clear though by Chicken and Waffles again and Slice, but no cigar. Those inventory stations, man. Like I just wanted to point out, like we had the inventory stations since beta, and we've had Tribes competition since beta, and it really was never part of the game. But now in the past like week or two, it's been a huge part of the game, especially for Puppy Kisses. And with Puppy Kisses, here we are with Tunker with no health, but with that speed, that's what this game slowed down a little bit. So he realized since he's too slow, he's going to have to punch it to his team. Isotera is able to pick it up. He's going to throw. Oh no, pass it over the Swiss Milk. Nice, that might not have been a good idea.
And the cap is made. They got it. And that's going to make it 3-1. It's very close, though. They were all over it, iNap was. And Mog is going to go ahead and get a grab here and take it to midfield and beyond. Evo Platypus with the E-grab on the other side for Puppy Kisses to stop it from being a quick point for iNap. And he's on his way back now. He's got to deal with, well, they have taken everybody out. And we may be looking at a standoff here, perhaps. Yes, Swiss Milk is going to pick it up for Puppy Kisses. And Slice drops it down for iNap. Islatiro in the near distance there as Chicken and Waffles is going to pick it up. And he's got to deal with Tunker now, and they do. Simtex with a double kill to keep things alive for iNap now. And they are going to set up shop on top of this base. This is where we see a lot of people work their standoffs from. And it's a good place because, oh, a return is made, though. And here's a chance. Chicken and Waffles Slice is going to do the honors and get another point on the board for iNap there. 3-2 now. And
a score we're all too familiar
Yes, we have seen this before. It's like deja vu all over again.
This is fantastic. But there are, 12 minutes on the clock, a little more, 12:15 to be exact. And I don't see the score staying at the same, what it is now, because,
probably not, yeah.
We've seen 12 minutes elapse pretty much, so I don't know. Anything can happen. I'm watching, though. Both teams are really starting to get their coordination down, though Tunker is going to try to do a cowboy cap, as I say that, trying to, no, I'm not going to try to do this by myself. The offense is a little off timing there, and I think they realize that, so Wolfie's going to try to go back, try to stay alive. So he's just getting chained out, shoot out, then finally sniped out by GSTM. Gelbatron and Infiltrator is just going to have to try to stay alive a little bit. And the red team over here, Puppy Kisses, doing a great job again clearing the stand. Each person on both teams has had their moment in either two of these or either three of these maps. And I wish I can highlight them all, but I'm watching Chicken and Waffles really doing a good job over here. I'm watching them really taking care of business on LO as just makes the sniper suicide as Mog is about to come in. So there's a 10-second respawn for the sniper. Mog's about 10 seconds out, so maybe that's why Elkalaw is like, you know what, I'm going to respawn now. And here he is with the respawn, actually getting out of sniper, going straight to Pathfinder. And here comes Mog coming over the plateau. Tunker grabs the flag on the other side, but doesn't go too far. And a nice grab by Mog. He's going to try to get the flag out past midfield, and there it is. Well, whew, that flag went far, but stopped dead onto the rocks, and that's going to be an easy return for Isotero.
Yeah, both teams are going to have to reset them here, and that gives us a chance to remind people that you can wager real, genuine Shaz bucks on the outcomes of these games at NATribes.com, and this thing's going to be going on all month long. There's going to be NA Tribes competition on a pretty regular basis, so there's lots of chances to register for free, and I believe you get 100 Shaz bucks just for registering, and then you can place your bets on the games, and that's sort of added another dimension to the spectating of this. Certainly drawn more interest among people, I think, to have to be able to bet on the outcomes. It's been a lot of fun so far, and there's been a lot of trash talk among the top people on that board. So
that's the beauty of competition, though, is you got to have trash talk in there. Otherwise, it's just not as fun.
It is. We've had some very entertaining drama, I must say, in Tribes of Sin. That's one thing that has remained consistent throughout all the changes that we've seen in the metagame or the emergent gameplay and so forth. But I'm happy to see the game
because
evolve.
we all love Tribe. I mean, Tribe is a hard game, but it's a game that you can't move away from once you get used to it. We're seeing a lull in the action right now. It seems like we're talking for the past minute or so. Teams really aren't. I wouldn't say they're not coordinating, but I can't really find a capper doing a great route. Mog is doing an infiltrator grab, and not just an infiltrator grab down the back hill. This is actually a route. So I'm very interested in what Mog is going to try to pull here, because this is not something we see every day. Whereas Tunker is doing the same thing. Oh no, it's saying he's an infiltrator, but no, he's in Pathfinder. And he's going to come in from the back route. Man, very interested in what these two teams have planned, because Tunker does not have any clear going on, and he's just coming in from the back, spotted by Syntex. Mog was just easily taken out by Swiss Milk, who's the heavy on flat. But, Tunker still got by the defense here. Got a little punt off, but I don't see anybody there to really get it before Rincewind can get the return. So the flag's going to go right back home, and it looks like teams really realize that, guys, we can't let, the red team's like, we really can't let this team pull ahead here. This is very important. And then, PK, the blue team is probably thinking, guys, let's, take it easy. We got the lead. So, I really wish I can hear the comms right now, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think you're right, though, man. It seems like both teams are really trying to make an effort to tighten things up on defense, because these are the times in the game when just one of those points can slip through and make a difference, and you don't want to be the team that gives up one of those stray points, especially not in a close 3-2 match like this right now, where the winner of this round is going to advance on to the Pro League and get the chance to win real money in addition to Shazbuck money, but real folding money. So lots on the line, and when you get that, you're going to see a little bit more deliberate play, because these guys are going to take the time to set something up here. And plus, just some good work on defense for both sides. They see these guys coming in. Tunker, just keeps running those routes, and now they know to kind of check for that. So iNap, looking for him, and PK looking for Mog. So we'll see. It may come down to who gets a good clear here. That may be just one of those traditional, who's the guys that get their cappers free.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. Though I'm still curious. Why does each team only have one inventory station out? Everybody's got an inventory station in the belt. Just toss one on the stand, and there's another man on defense. It stopped one. It looked like Mog was going to get out, but that's when they had two inventory stations on. More inventory stations. The fans love it. The viewers love it.
Some of the fans love it, I guess. But
well, the viewers are that's all they're talking about. I was like, I want an inventory skin. Oh, that inventory meta, #1 in NA. Blah blah. It's great.
It's the MVP. Yes,
it is the MVP
of the tournament so far. the breakout star that we did not expect. Here's Simtex with a grab, and that's just a pop and drop. That's not even going to make it off the stand. It's going to be quickly returned, and as we near the 6-minute mark, it's still staying at 3-2. Puppy Kisses is holding on to the lead here, but a very tenuous lead as it is, and we'll just have to see what these guys do. Somebody's going to have to make an adjustment that makes a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a quiet, 6 minutes. The past 6 minutes have been really quiet. And we just heard a flag get picked up real quick, but it was just instantly returned too. These teams are really going down into lockdown as we do have 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. And, I really don't know what teams are doing wrong at this point. They're both doing the right things. They're not able to get the clear, I guess. I mean, maybe they're not just fragging enough on the offensive end. But the defense, that just means the defense is really tight. I mean, that's not just on one side. This is both sides. Watch it, Chicken and Waffles doing his job. And Simtex over here taking out Swiss Milk. The Chicken and Waffles is down now. So the LO push, the light offense push over here on the red team is just getting taken down one by one as Mog, the capper, is about, I'd say, 15-20 seconds out. And then Tunker, the blue capper, setting up for his route. He's about 20 seconds out. So, oh, look at this. Galvatron's in Infiltrator right behind GSTM and just takes out just a melee in the back, taking over that tower. Maybe a little preemptive there as Tunker is just now about to reach the stand. He's going to get away with this if he can knock out of the way. And there he is with the grab that he had in the very beginning that gave him the first point. He is out clean, well, up to 718 health. Not going very fast, but with this kind of health and nobody really in front of him, I think he's going to make it 4-2, a difference in score, something we haven't seen all game. And there's Puppy Kisses 4-2. Now we need to see the red team change up their offense a little bit. I think they need to take someone off from defense and be like, all right, guys, there's only 4 minutes, 25 seconds left. We got to start doing something. And I think that's why we're starting to see Slice, start to play more of a role on offense as I see Mog, setting up for a route. Chicken and Waffles at the stand, Slice crashing with some Mervs. This might be a good chance for Mog here, but Alcala with the sniper, getting some shots on him. There's a clean stand, but yeah, there's Alcala with the final kill. Chicken and Waffles is going to be able to pick this up in midfield, but Wolfie is there to shoot it away from him, but Chicken and Waffles still able to keep it in his hands. They need somebody over there to get it from him, and that's Simtex that might be able to do that unless Isoterra can get that return, and there's the return.
Got it.
And Puppy Kisses looking like the dominant team right now. Not to say that the red team doesn't have a chance, because being able to move the flag like that right after a cap is something to stay positive about.
Well, we talked about it early on. The Sentinel, the sniper, can make a huge difference in this because they've got so much view distance. You can see so much of the field from the defensive sniper's standpoint, and so Puppy Kisses, that point, I think the difference maker was Galvatron getting that just behind the back, just getting the good old backstab and taking the sniper out before Tunker came in, and that was enough to get Tunker in and out with very little health. And usually the sniper is the one that finishes them off when they've got that sliver of health left. And
check this out with this.
Yes.
What a killer offense that Internap has over here. 4 guys just surrounded the base, and they took out every single defensive player over here. But where's the capper? The capper wasn't there to get the grab. Maybe I missed Mog dying in the way in, but they just, even then, like, you had a clean stand. If the capper wasn't coming in, you should have just llamaed it. So it looks like they're almost wasting their offensive power when it comes to that. You can always escort at home.
Coming in now, yeah.
I think he was taken out early, but when you have 4 people on the stand still alive and you just took down their whole defense, that's the perfect opportunity to start lambing at home, and that's what we see like a team like Vex do. Look at Mog. He had to stop in the middle of his route, like look down, and he's like, oh man, I'm doing this by myself. But Swiss Milk does not see it, and Mog is out clean. I'm gonna lock onto him and see he has only 129 health left. A sniper shot will do him in good, so he's gonna not risk it. And Mog's gonna punt it forward. It's gonna bounce right into Winston's hands. Unless Isoterra can get the return.
Big return!
Nitron in the return by Isoterra. Really, that's a clutch moment there, because if that was a cap, that would have been, an opportunity for Internap to force it into overtime. And man, I think more people on the red team needed to.
That might be the game right there.
They should have surrounded the flag carrier a little bit more there, rather than trying to set up for a chain grab, if that's what they're going to do. But I don't know if that was the case. Isoterra now has the benefit of the jump, her flag into the base there. and do as she pleases with it. So that's going to be a wasted 28 seconds for the red team, unless they try to pick it up. But at this point, you know, maybe they should do that. Yeah, Rincewin, who's usually the chaser, the defensive player, is like, nah, guys, we got to get this moving. And look at this cluster play. Isotera, though, with a nice Nitron again, forcing the flag out of you know, the capper's hands. Evo Platypus is able to bring the flag easily home, and I'm looking over here on the red team's flag base, and they have 2 people waiting for the capper. Rincewin, the chaser again, just getting knocked out. Isotera is probably going to get this return, and this might be an easy cap. Where is their flag carrier? Why did he go way back there? Okay, I guess that's a smart idea because there was 3 red guys on there, so what do I know? Evo Platypus now should start considering, you know, backing off because it's the same situation. Isotera really tearing it apart over there on defense, you know, just knocking a flag off the flag carrier and just putting a lot of pressure there. So Syntax is going to start walking this home. Tunker's going to try to jump on him, and Evo Platypus holding onto the flag, but he's by himself. Amag might be able to do something about this. What do you see, winners?
Simtex just got taken out, and Tunker is going to get the return, and with 30 seconds left, that may seal the deal. Now Naka is going to try to get loose with it. He is taken out at the cliffs there, and they're going to go ahead. Chicken and Waffles is coming in. Rincewind is coming in. Rincewind goes down. Chicken and Waffles is going to try to get it, but Alkalal, man, Alkalal just putting it on him there. That last push, he did a double kill to take out that cluster, and that last kill there may be it. Yep, 4 seconds left. I think it's safe to say, put it in stone, your winner for this one is going to be Puppy Kisses. A very good game from Internap, must say. Both these teams really stood out tonight and played at a high level, but Puppy Kisses just really putting it together, and just a couple of good caps there at the end, enough to get them on to the Pro League.
I can smell the Shaz books now. You know, my only regret is if I should have put more. But we're going to try to get some interviews in here. I just called a couple of the, you know, a couple internet players and a couple PK players in here. So we'll probably see some of them pour in here. But in the meantime, yeah, I mean, 3 maps. The highest score was 4 out of 3 maps, and they're all really fast-paced maps. So, you know, that just goes to show these are 2 tough teams battling out for a very important position. So that means Puppy Kisses automatically places for the Pro League. They're done for the qualifiers now, and that means Team Internap, they're not out of the league. They're just going over to the House League, but they're going to be favored for the House League since all the other teams that are going to be into the House League are already out of the qualifiers. So with that said, guys, we have a couple people. I see Puppy Kisses players. I don't know if I see anyone from Internap quite yet, but let's welcome Alcala the Sniper, Tunker the Capper, and Wolfie over here.
Guys, don't forget about me.
Oh, well,
we couldn't
excuse
forget
me.
about you. You played a hell of a game there, Evo Platypus.
Thank you.
Everybody had their moment, and you know we were saying that throughout the whole time. It's like this game is like a there's a lot of variables in it, and it's up to those, you know, clutch plays. And Isotera, I tell you, right at the end, you were just like throwing nitrons left and right, getting the flag toss left and right. It was pretty awesome. So well done, everybody. Puppy Kisses, pretty much have every Puppy Kiss player in here. So how'd you guys feel?
Well,
Feel really good about that.
honestly,
Yeah.
like, before the match, I wasn't expecting very much, but those are fucking awesome games. And I thought yesterday was probably our peak in the qualifiers, because those Envy matches were pretty close, but this was even better, I think.
Yeah, you guys had front page on Twitch, and we had, you know, over 500 people watching.
Oh, I forgot
Oh,
about
wow.
that.
Oh,
Good
that's
thing I didn't
awesome.
remember. I was twitching everywhere.
So you guys, you know, it's a good game to win, I guess. And didn't you guys actually play Team Internap previously in
We did,
qualifiers?
yes.
This is
No, not
something
in
we
the
didn't talk
qualifiers.
about.
No,
in the
we
match.
didn't play
Oh.
qualifiers.
No, it was a scrim, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a
Yeah,
scrim.
this was scrim.
And,
Like a week before the qualifiers started or something.
gotcha. And it was another good game, right?
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah, they were excellent games.
Oh, wait, no, we
So-
played them like 2 days ago too, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's
yesterday?
right. Like 3 days ago. I think Sunday or Saturday night.
Whatever night I was drunk.
Internet's always an awesome team to play. We've always had pretty close matches with them, so you know it's always great playing up against them. Yeah, they're definitely a team to look out for. They've only been together for less than a month, but they're really good. Have really good team cohesion, and they have some beastly players.
We can tell they played very well, and coming back on Dangerous Crossing, losing 2-0, and
Yeah.
making 2 points in a matter of a minute. It was like, uh-oh, you know, they're a force to be reckoned with. And I was talking to them actually about a week ago, and it was a post-game interview after they won, and they said, you know, regardless of what happens, win or lose, we are going to stay together. With a name like Team Internap, I was just thinking, oh, this is probably just a troll team.
Yeah.
But it's cool that, you know, Simtex is very positive about it, and he's saying how, you know, and so was I think captain is who's their
Chicken?
captain? Chicken and Waffles. Yeah, he was saying like, yeah, we love the game, and we're gonna stay in it. So it's cool that they have the positive. They're very positive about it.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your favorite part? I mean, what was your favorite map? Let's say what it's got to be either the 2 maps that you won.
Honestly, you can't beat the last one. Honestly, man.
As this is Pixie. I actually enjoyed DX the most, even though it was like constant frustration and everything like that. But I just thought it was like the standoffs and the constant regrabs, and I thought that was so much fun.
Yeah, Eva Platypus actually, you were there every single time waiting for that flag to return, and I could tell that's good communication on your team's part where the defense is like, hey, I think we're going to lose this, and Eva's like, don't worry about it, I'm sitting there in the flag base, whereas he could have been attacking their flag carrier. But, those are the smart decisions you have to make.
We like to thank Vex for that.
Vex, inspiration for Vex for that idea.
I did mention, some Vex plays, how, the way Internap was actually playing on Dry Dock, they're really dominating the stand. They just weren't really moving the flag when the capper wasn't getting the grab off the stand. They could have escorted that home a couple times, but, you could watch the VOD and you could beg to differ. But that's what I saw from my end. But yeah, Dangerous Crossing, as you say that, I was just remembering, most of the map was a standoff. And it wasn't favored in one team. It was just going back and forth.
It wasn't pretty on our side.
Yeah.
Well, the other side wasn't too confident either. I mean, you could tell when both teams are like, all right, we got to put this in the lockdown. And, both teams did so. And then it's like, all right, we have 6 people on defense. All right, we need a couple people to go offense. So what's going on?
I'm actually here from, this is Rinswin from iNap. I actually think we did pretty good on standoffs on DX. I think that was probably our highlight, actually. I think we got more back than they did.
For sure. That's
but
definitely.
Where they were succeeding is they had a guy on stand all the time for that regrab, which is very smart. And, we tried to do that a couple times, but like I said, we were getting most of the regrab or return, so we didn't have to do that.
Yeah, Rinswin, I gotta say, I was almost gonna call it at the end of the match. Like, out of everybody in the game, you might have been MVP. Your chasing really struck both of us. We were like, holy cow, Rinswin coming out of nowhere.
Sick.
Especially the very first return on Dry Dock. Dry Dock. It was almost a guaranteed cap, and an instant Nitron on the stand and an instant return. Really got people out of their seats.
Thanks. Right there, I was thinking, I was like, no way I'm going to let them get one up that fast and then just beeline to the stand.
You got to love that feeling.
Yeah.
Just that Tribes feeling. You don't get that on any other game, and I'm not just trying to say that as the community manager. It really is
completely agree.
what it is.
No, this is the only game I've ever wanted to play competitive in. I tried CS 1.6 a long time ago when I was younger, but I don't know, I couldn't get into it. But this game, I absolutely love it.
So who won the most Shaz bucks in here?
I lost 10.
I lost 10 as well.
That was,
you guys bet
all
against
I had
your
left.
team? I have not bet yet in
That's
this
what
tournament.
we do. I betted on Who Lags Wins. I betted on...
I lost 101 to Who Lags Wins.
Yeah, that was
Oh, man.
I won 262 Shaz bucks. 162 Shaz bucks.
Oh my god, why are you so smart?
Because I have faith in this team.
Who does that?
We'll be a
faith in
secondary
this
team
team.
sponsor
Puppy
after
kisses.
Petco.
Puppy kisses. That's not a team you should have faith in.
No, but Rinswin, you are ridiculous, dude.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, cool.
Akala, you had some ridiculous snipes on that last map, so back at you.
What's the comms over at Team Internap? Do you guys, you still play in the league? You got pretty much the highest seed in the house league. I know you guys were saying positive, saying that you want to stay together as a team. That's still the case, right? That's not just the league, but you want to keep going.
I mean, yeah, as of right now, we have to see what happens.
Of course.
Right now, everyone's just kind of pissed off. We haven't even talked about what's going to happen from here on out, but...
Oh, so you are the number 1 seed in the house league, so that's pretty cool. You're going to play the 16th seed or whatever the lowest seed is in the house league. That's always a good thing to have.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, it's always natural to be a little upset in yourself, and especially a close game like that. It's not easy to take it. Oh, that was a great game. It could have been a great game, but it's just like, man, we could have had that, guys. If I just got that return or whatever, So I give it the night.
The heat of the moment. Yeah, because this is a team I want to see more of. Just a lot of good individual effort and some good team play too. I think there's a lot of potential in that iNap team.
Quite honestly,
for sure.
I think about half of us on PK kind of wish we lost so we could stop the house league. But
You've got greater glory to aspire to.
We got a real tough road ahead of us.
We're frustrated because we don't want to just stomp the league. Like, we want to play with the big boys. Like, we want to be like playing the most competitive team so that we can make ourselves better and hopefully like be at the top. And so it's just frustrating right now that we missed the mark by that much.
If you guys are ever looking for a scrim,
we'll be scrimming you, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're always up for it.
And I'm going to tell you this, guys, that this isn't like the only league that we're going to have. This is a seasoned thing. So, we're going to have season 2 now, and a couple months from now, you're going to have another chance at another season.
Yes, a month from now, I'm told they will get another shot at getting up there. So
that's right. If you get high in the house league and you get
a month-ish, according to the commissioner, JimChrist. Yeah,
the JimChrist, the bald guy.
The commissioner. Oh god,
he's the relegation matches.
He's already power tripping.
But the relegation matches at the end of the house league, that the top teams from the house league have a chance to automatically qualify for the pro league in the next season. We're going to have something going on in Europe. There's still a lot to go on, and NA Tribes are still advancing their system where, you see Shazbooks now, but you're going to see more and more come out from NA Tribes. So I think, the top tier competition doesn't end here, and that's what I'm excited about. And having the front page on Twitch, it's not the last time we're going to have it. Again, if you didn't hear Vince win, there was over 500 people watching at one point.
Oh, wow. No,
big shout out. That's awesome. To the folks at
Twitch. Yeah, that's
great.
Yeah,
well, I've been working with Fish Sticks
and the crew out there. Yes,
he reached out to me yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, dude, you guys got quality streaming going on. You got some good stuff going on. So, give me some information that I can get you guys on the front page." And he's like, he's a little biased at Tribes as well, as he's seen him do some casts recently.
Yes, he loves Tribes, and we love him for loving Tribes.
Yeah, so Fish Sticks, if you're watching, cheers, man.
And we're also sorry about you losing 50 Shazbooks last night.
Hey, I lost.
I hope you bet on us tonight.
That's what I did. I bet on you guys yesterday, and now I'm betting on you today.
Well, and we'd like to encourage people to go sign up at natribes.com because there will be games tomorrow night. Who Lags Wins will be playing Envy, and Thursday it's going to be Vex versus Epidemic. Those are going to be 2 good games, and they're certainly worth wagering upon. Whether you've been betting on them or not, it's a good time to get involved. Lots of games happening. So, and as you can see, even among the players, we got a few Pete Rose type of situations here where you're betting against your own team and so forth. But hey, no rules against it, man. It's a free-for-all here. So yeah, definitely sign up, natribes.com.
Yeah. So we're going to get some last words in. And as, Winty says, there is a lot going on. So guys, you have any last words?
I'd just like to give a shout out to everyone watching and all the people in the Tribes community. I think we have probably one of the best communities that Tribes has ever seen right now, and it's just getting better. So, shout out to everyone who's watching. Keep on working. I'd love to see new players in the competitive scene anytime.
Amen to that. Anybody else before we go?
If anybody used to play old T1 comp scene, F the mainland.
All right.
I like to tell Aya that he will not get banned from the Minecraft server. No worries.
It's always a very positive thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I have one more thing.
Sure, man.
Shout out to XFade, who may or may not come back. Hopefully this will be a little sort of incentive. And also, if anyone needs help with sentineling or sniping or whatever, I'm down to help. Just come in IRCUR channel.
For a small fee.
Actually, I mean, that really goes for...
Shazbucks.
I really feel like that goes for everybody. If you guys see us in a pub or, just playing around or something like that, you can hop into our Mumble channel on the NA Tribe server or just shoot us a message in game, and we'd love to play with you after whatever.
Oh yeah, and shout outs to Hiromaki and Cheesecake, because they're angry at me.
Aren't they always angry?
Yeah. Yeah. Hiromaki's always negative.
So yeah, this is going to be the end of it. Guys, this is Brick who came in for the rescue for the stream. So shout out to him. He's here.
Thanks, Brick.
He's the reason why we have this stream.
He's a teammate on my NS2 team. Not my NS2 team, but Sassy yeah, I don't even know it anymore. Sexy Squadron of Sassy Squatches? I don't even know. What the fuck?
Nah.
Playatplug.com, guys. Go to that, PLAYAPUG.com, to get involved. The new Tribes Ascend website is live, so just go to tribesascend.com. I'm posting about all the competitive info. You go to the subreddit. I mean, crap, they got everywhere. So reach out to us if you liked what you saw. But till next time, guys, I'm HiRezAPC, your community manager. To my right, to my left, across the internet, wherever you want to call him. He is Winters. He's from
Winners
IBN.
with the One, and you can follow me at twitter.com/winnerswiththeone. We're from the Independent Broadcast Network. You can follow us at IBN Casting. We are casting Tribes and all sorts of stuff, but Tribes is the one that is near and dear to our hearts, and so it is good to be here with you tonight, APC. And we watched quite a game, and we are sure you enjoyed it out there wherever you are. I want to thank everybody who did watch, whether you're a regular or whether you're seeing it for the first time. You got to see a good one tonight, and want to thank both teams, of course, iNap and Puppy Kisses, for putting on quite a show here for all the people who were watching on the front page and here on Tribes Ascend. And we encourage you to join the crew for the next couple of nights at 10 o'clock Eastern. There will be games, so definitely check those out.
All right, let's go to bed.